Alright, you're good.
Alrighty.
Even plugged you in.
Ooh, I'm plugged in. Connected.
Alex has connections.
Alright. And now we begin to remember.
I remember.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the dodecahedron room.
Did you wake up, Mud?
Not wake up, Mud.
He might already be woken up. I also don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was. Yeah, see, he's there.
Alright, you're good.
I see you
And
got
you
this
want to
machine
not be a
work.
shithead too.
Correct.
Right, that's what now I remember. Now I okay.
This instant, Harry, or I'll shoot
Well,
you.
God.
Alex, I want you to resist every impulse and not be a shithead.
Good luck.
Why, Peck, I didn't think you had it in you. Thank you.
And we're gonna.
Captain, it was not logical to allow Harry Mudd to get within 100 meters of this room.
Rick.
Captain, I think I understand why you dislike this Mud guy so much.
Mud, if I were to perform an autopsy on you right now, I might be able to find a cure for stupidity.
No, you aren't. I mean, Kirk.
Rick, you're making fun of me.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
There's nothing there, Rick.
Kirk to Enterprise.
Aren't they? They're in a battle, right?
Yeah.
Harry Mudd hopes he can make it back to his ship and get away in one piece. Harry Mudd hopes he can.
Mud can keep hoping all he likes.
This might be a data.
What we were talking about last night is a joke that we wanted to make.
I failed to see.
Oh, you wanted to, as the computer, you wanted to type more stuff in.
Yes.
I certainly see nothing.
He looks at you. You fail to.
Anything else you can do with the dodecahedron?
You fail.
I've tried to do all sorts of stuff to it. No dice.
Sense of presence.
Guess who it is?
Presence I haven't felt.
Nothing
Happening, babe?
happens.
Okay, good girl. Oh, I mean, it's nighttime. babe.
These lenses are one of Mudd's miracle degrind. You look but see nothing of
Fun, you
note.
do have your sleepy buddy on.
Shiny dodecagons
Not that
as
pitch
long as
black.
one's hand. A multi-purpose repair tool.
I was saying, last night, that was the worst chapter of Game.
Oh, it was.
It's like the exposition one.
It is, yeah.
And I was saying to Alex that, like, in Gabriel Light 1, that happens in, like, day 8.
Mm-hmm.
So you've already established 7 days of stuff before you get to the exposition dump.
Yes.
And here it happens a little early.
By a little early, you mean like in the first third.
That is correct.
That's more than a little early.
There weren't really puzzles in that chapter.
Right.
It was just get event, go to next event. Don't worry, just wait till the puzzle that Alex bullshitted through is in the chapter. So.
I can't wait. I think Katie's gonna hate it. I think she's gonna
Was that in the next chapter?
find it hilarious,
Yeah,
but she's
definitely
gonna
right.
hate when it comes up.
That scene is burned into my brain. by
I'm
the
sure
way.
it is. I expect nothing less.
My guess is down. He's gonna be in this room too. Oh.
The water, Winnie.
Winnie, you have a whole bowl
A
of water.
salvage lock hatch. A
Yeah, it's the one Miles likes.
Harry Mudd managed to
Oh,
impress this
no,
actor.
Lenny.
wonders never.
You failed to obtain.
Abby, finish up, babe.
Good, my friend.
There was the time.
Perhaps don't push your luck.
What do we have in the inventory?
Nothing happens.
You use the dodecahedron with the other
Nothing
dodecahedron.
happens.
Right, no dice.
These two things fit together like they were made for
Can't
each
shoot
other.
him out, unfortunately.
Yeah? Coming.
Oh, look what I just combined.
What'd you do?
The degrimer and the lens.
I feel
Mudd's
like,
miracle
I
degrimer with lenses attached.
feel like we skipped a
This
step.
place is cluttered with
Hey,
stuff.
Jack?
Asshole.
There's definitely not a clip of that.
What was that?
Now, I think we know why the Alassi pirates were so interested in finding out where Mudd was getting these.
What did you just do? Did you just use it on a ball?
I've turned it into a sort of gun.
Okay. Or else you can you use it to get into his ship? David.
Absolutely.
Save, move, replace previous.
Dookie butt.
Go back over Gecko 1. Always the same thing?
I'm gonna warn you now. We're out of toilet paper. There are dude wipes. In case you need them. Make sure you put them in the garbage and not the toilet. Alright, and then I'll get more paper, more toilet paper tomorrow. But I figured I'll give you the heads up now, so that later on when you go to do your 10:30 poop, you don't look at me and go, where's the stuff? We have a bidet, so it's not the end of the world.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
Are they
it.
officially branded dude wipes?
They are. Ow. They are. They're actually called, no, it wasn't you, it was Winnie.
Oh.
Winnie bit me. Yeah, they're actually dude wipes.
Why don't you just leave there and go back in?
Because I forgot about this grate up here.
That's great.
Great. Just great.
Right, right,
Great. Like
Maybe you should use it in the bomb room.
where I'm headed. Good shot. Right all over the ship.
There's nothing we can do with those lights over there?
No, but I did create this. Makes an explosion for some reason.
Yeah. Just the thing for the man who likes to click a lot.
Yeah.
I use it. No.
I have to go into place first.
But I just want it to work right now.
Dodecahedron.
Blow your ass up.
Seriously, what is the point of this thing?
It must be to like distract somebody at some point.
Seem good enough action? Offside.
Cracked.
What?
This is cracked.
Broken, yeah, we know.
What?
Going up higher than where you're clicking.
Where?
Oh, try on the left one.
What, on this thing?
Left ball.
You get under it. Got no idea.
I'll just keep blowing this up in the air.
I'm trying to give it to one of them.
It's literally the only thing you can do is make that explosion sound.
Kirk to Enterprise.
None of the bombs.
Under these?
Yeah. The way.
Goes in the air.
What's the thing on the right? Those like little magnets in the air.
These. Well, they're up high enough to potentially do something to them, so.
That's what I mean. Pull forward more.
I just want to give it to a try here. Hang on.
Off the mud?
That mud is the mud that we talked to at the very beginning.
Does he say the same stuff? I don't remember.
Well, no, you did this thing, maybe.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kirk, my friend.
There was...
Perhaps the...
Don't push your luck.
Take a ball.
Nothing happens.
It only goes up, right?
Nothing happens. You already have that.
There's nothing at the moment.
What about in the medical?
You get no
Right there, too.
response.
I feel like we're missing something dumb.
Yeah.
This container holds small mechanical... This lens about the size of... a large claw-like device.
I thought through the slight pause you had something.
Yeah, me too. I got excited.
Sit next to the stupid saver ship.
What shit?
Oh, that's a good idea.
The saver ship.
The
Life support system.
yeah.
Blow up the life support?
I don't think it'll blow it up, but I mean, just see what happens.
I just did.
Unlike humans, I do not
Spot. Me.
Uh-huh.
Well, Jim, as long as we don't strangle.
Let's hope there isn't too much for you to...
When we get back to the Enterprise, you're gonna...
You know, Lieutenant, they say...
You get no response.
You can just try to walk to the corners everywhere. See if there's maybe another room we've missed.
Tall, transparent columns run through the ceiling.
I feel like there's gotta be something we can do with that dodecahedron.
Shiny dodecagons as long as one's hand.
Dodecahedron!
Alright, we're gonna head back to the bridge.
Yeah, we were also talking about something else last night. You, last week, you remember saying the only time we used the walkthrough haven't cast?
Yeah.
Not true.
That's not true.
Oh, when was the last time you used one?
We used one here. because we knew what to do, we were unable to do it. I'm the King's Quest 4.
That's right.
whales
Oh, the
tunnel.
whale. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was just so annoying.
Yeah. No, I got that. I don't count that though, because we figured it out. It's not like we were stuck. We just couldn't figure out the pixel.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's the game.
That's not always the game.
But that was that game. I mean,
Oh yeah.
that puzzle. We were never getting that.
I feel like if we had gone pixel by pixel, we probably would have eventually gotten.
Oh, great,
Control
Jackie.
console from which
Just putting ideas out there, you know.
A
So
control
300,
console from which
320 by
a
200.
control console.
Soon.
We'll move some for the.
Thanks to the
No,
library
Communications.
Kingos
View screen.
4 SCI. There's no
Communication.
black part at the bottom.
The Enterprise is
There's no
operating
text prompt.
Communications. View screen. Communications. View screen.
You want view screen on. You went, what happened with communication?
I guess the
Nothing.
universe looks about like communications. View
done. I think this is the
Spock has to do.
I haven't gotten McCoy a chance to get in there.
Does
Ah.
McCoy want a chance to
I
get in there?
can't make anything of. I can't make anything.
This is the secondary sensors, navigation, engineer, done,
Bathroom on.
sensor. The Enterprise is in combat with a number of sensors, navigation. The computer reports this ship is incapable of navigating anywhere at all without major repairs. With sensors, engineer. The engine pods are damaged but still generating sensors, and done.
I'll come back to the room
Lieutenant Bugard looks
with
intent.
the dodecahedron in the center.
Yep.
Nothing we can do with that debris.
I've tried.
You already picked some up though, didn't you?
No. What's that black thing? A little down?
Lieutenant Bugard
Like
seems
down, left, right there. You see
Nothing.
it's a little
but
different
see
there?
nothing
But it's nothing.
Pixel hunt that.
This might be a data screen.
Are we gonna do another walkthrough?
No, not yet.
Apparently an information
Thanks, Spock.
I certainly see nothing there.
He looks at you with a. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Is Spock his first name or his last name?
First name.
apparently
Spock.
an information
They don't have-
He just has a name.
They don't have last
I
names.
think it's just Spock.
Pretty sure they don't have last names, and if they do, it's like Spock, and then it's just like his father.
There
Like,
might be something Vulcan bullshit.
You get no
I'll have to
response.
look that up because I'm almost positive
You
it's
failed to
just
obtain-
Spock.
Yeah, I'm super duper lost here.
Just like you don't have a last name, Bill. You're just Bill.
Pretty
You
sure Bill's
failed
got a
to
last name.
Bill definitely has a last name.
Pretty sure he
I
got a
think
last
it's just
name.
Bill.
It's Billiam.
Fuck, I'm walking out of the room, aren't I? Shit, but he is just oops. Yeah, I don't know why I have the ability to do this.
Spock, full name generally considered unpronounceable by humans.
Nothing happens.
You can't just steal my joke, Bill.
An elaborate piece of alien-looking machinery. A red
I
triangular
guess you can't just steal
button.
my joke because you just did.
A row of unmarked.
These are like the energy coil things.
Hold on, I got an idea. I got an idea.
But
Look up,
see
look up.
nothing
Bill, I want you to
Oh,
answer
right,
this
right,
question
right.
right here. Dick or no dick, Bill? It's important.
Fate of the universe, Bill. Fate of the universe.
I'm gonna go Dick.
Jackie?
I'm gonna go Dick.
Go dick as well. Bill, we need your response, Bill.
Bill's like, I don't want anything to do with a dick.
Nani?
Nani? I don't know. Is that no dick? Does that mean no dick?
Yeah, take it as a dick.
No, Bill's a dick. There's a difference.
No! No.
Sorry, Bill. That means a no dick.
No dick. Okay, no dick.
And 3 dicks.
That's I'd say that's a dick.
No, we said the act of sex is not.
Is it? Okay. No, we don't. Then it's not dick. I wasn't sure how far into the spectrum.
No, you didn't need context. That's why I wanted you to do it. All right.
It's got to be the sphere.
I know. That's what I keep saying. I just don't know
Keep
what
trying
to do
use
with
the
it.
sphere on the sphere. I've done this like 5 times. If you
You
swear,
can't seem to make this work.
At least it didn't work. I can try to use the sphere on the screen.
Nothing to report, Captain.
didn't we already use the medical on this as well?
There's nothing there
do
requiring a
anything.
ship.
Try the dodecagon on the screen.
I like how pissed off you sound when you say dodecagon now.
Yeah, well,
Nothing happens.
yeah.
Just fucking
You
dodecagon.
can't seem to make this work.
I think it's broken.
Nothing happens.
Like, it's got to be broken. With Harry Mudd is still standing in that other room. I'm concerned it's broken.
We haven't been broken yet. Crashed last night.
My
That
area of
wasn't this game.
expertise, I'm afraid.
That was a fun. I'm gonna look it up.
Surprising.
Databanks erased.
It appears our good friend...
What'd you just fucking do?
I used Spock on it.
Computers. I doubt if it was a very easy thing to manage.
Spock, we're talking about Harry Mudd. He was probably trying to download it so he could sell it to the highest bidder.
And instead, he wiped the memory. That knowledge was priceless.
At least our life support system isn't dependent on the alien computer.
I believe, Captain, that the basic functions of the ship remain, even now. This is the
So
library
maybe we
module.
screwed up and
The
missed out on
art,
something there.
history, and
I
cultural
don't think so.
memory of the aliens are gone, but the mechanical necessities of sickbay, engineering, and sensors continue to work.
But their essence, their souls,
Yeah, maybe you
are
did.
gone, Spock.
Illogical, Captain. This race has been extinct for millennia.
Try loading it. We haven't done
Hold
it.
on.
Not my area of
Nothing happens. You can't seem to.
I think you're right though. I think you need to scan it before.
Before Mud gets his hands on it.
Yeah, save this over Gecko 1 again. Load the previous save. That's why you created a separate save in the first place, right?
I don't even remember which save we're on.
Currently on Gecko 1. You gotta go back to save 2. They're absolutely bonkers naming scheme.
And you guys brought that on yourselves.
I didn't say it was your fault, Jackie.
But see, now we come in here, and he's still gonna be there.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, I want that to be the case.
Don't you?
And then after you give him the affirmative, you give him the not shithead
Don't
response.
walk out. Don't walk out of the room.
out of the room.
Yeah, because you might be a shitter at it.
Right.
Why, Captain?
And it's entirely possible that
Help
we
yourself,
can't
Harry.
save it,
Why,
but maybe we can. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Spock, why don't you get up there?
I fail to see the logic in
Is that exactly what you did last time?
I
Yeah.
fail to see.
Scan it. Try to scan.
I fail to see the.
Okay, I think we got to do it before we heal.
Nothing
Mud.
to report, Captain.
No, we tried that
Nothing
before
to
we healed
report.
up.
Nothing to report.
All right, well,
Nothing.
nothing
to
has
report.
changed.
He looks at you with a
Back to Gecko 1.
I'm gonna load Dookie Butt.
You gonna go all the way back? Gotta beam over. Okay.
Spock, come with me.
Can't believe you loaded Dookie Butt.
I think we gotta load Dookie Butt.
I think you just like saying dookie butt.
He named it Dookie Butt.
Well, you're...
I happened upon this ship not
then something.
actually.
I
Miles
see.
had a Dookie
Harry.
Butt today.
They did. Just acted like a
Done. Done. You already have that. These two things fit together.
Well, now...
Kirk, my friend.
There was
Perhaps the...
Don't push your luck, Harry.
You can't combine the sphere thing with that right here, right?
Correct.
You're here.
this saber ship, as one would expect.
I suspect that's a...
This seems to be an unusual matter.
Alright.
There's nothing there requiring.
We're just blowing through it.
Really feels like last night now.
Taking up for lost time.
These cylinders have fallen down from a row of unmarked, a large claw-like device hang.
A weapons delivery system. I failed to see the unique, Captain.
Power, but
Evidently,
The technical journal.
the machinery, it seemed to be part of a...
Alright, so we'll go in this room.
Apparently, this seems to activate the ship's computer bank control node. I lack sufficient information to commence data retrieval, however.
Try with the dodecahedron now?
Not yet.
Not my area of expert.
You might be right.
Alex, it'll work.
That's my word.
Not my area of.
I think I need to understand the aliens a bit more, so I gotta go read their computer
That's what
shit.
Spock said. Joking.
Yeah, and
Right.
maybe wait on reviving Mud.
Nothing happens.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can't seem to.
Mr. Spock, come take a look at this.
This is clearly the...
Go on, Mr. Spock.
This station definitely...
This shouldn't be so.
That may be, Doctor.
What else can you determine?
These people have a fixation...
If you go back to the other room, I think that's where you got...
Nothing happens.
Repair scanner.
Remember you took Spock and McCoy's tricorders and combined them?
Oh yeah.
Mr. Spock, come take...
This station...
Mr. Spock,
I think
come
that
take
was
a
in the
look.
room
This
below this
station
one.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the medical room. is
No, it
right?
wasn't the medical room.
This room.
Remember they both had to work together?
I don't remember how I did it.
This platform...
Neither do I remember doing
Maybe
it.
it's three of
Nothing
us.
to report. Nothing to report.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
You can't seem
screw
to.
up. We can always reload Dookie Butt.
Always,
You guys just like saying
we've
Dookie
always got Dookie Butt. Okay, so hold on.
I think
Go
that's
in
the final line in Casablanca, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. So I'm glad.
Butt. This is the
I'm glad
beginning
you
of
caught
Dookie
it.
Butt.
Looks like the beginning of a beautiful Dookie Butt.
Jim, these look like the cat.
I failed to see the lot...
I'll eat
Dookie Butt.
my, eat my Dookie Butt.
Do they pose any...
None seems like. There's nothing there requiring.
Okay. And then there's this room. This one again. Come back. He should be dicking around.
As he is.
Oh,
Oh no.
Jim, that doesn't look good.
No,
Deleterious effect.
you'll mind control me.
If we can get him on one of the beds and get it active.
Stay away from me.
Spock.
That I remember.
All yours now, Dr. McCoy.
Peace.
Goodbye.
I fail to see the logic.
Reminds me of a story of the first time anesthesia. People used to commit suicide and thought of having surgery. They couldn't put you under. Just saw your leg off or open you up and have you deal with it.
Well, they use either.
That's what happened. But before that, when they did surgery, you were awake and it was horrible. But the guy that finally decided to try ether, he was like, I think I have a way, because the surgeons also used to get pissed because people would writhe in pain.
The ship's computer control
And so this one guy was like, I think I have a way to get him to sit still,
That would be quite a
and you
find.
can do your work. And the surgeon was like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever you say. Go ahead, your patient's waiting. So this guy, he's like, ether, he tested on so many animals before testing it on himself to make sure that it was safe. And he was, the guy takes 3 breaths, goes right out, and the surgeon, and this is like in one of those medical, what do you call them, the theaters, and all these other doctors are watching this, and the surgeon's like standing there like, nice, well done, Al. And the surgeon's like, like shocked, and the guy goes, well, doctor, your patient.
Top left one, Alex. There as well? Yeah, no.
Love that. Just the sassiness of it. I want to be in the room when the guy's just like, well, F you, doctor.
The tricorders could only do so much processing. It would be worth our effort to locate the central data banks for delivery to the Corniforos Life Sciences University.
Really?
I believe.
Ever?
To say nothing of fulfilling our mandate to
needed it.
seek out new life and new civilizations.
I didn't realize that this was the thing until I had breast reduction surgery in 2009. Because I'd had surgery before then, and my mom never told me that apparently it's really hard to wake me up. So when I had my breast reduction surgery, the nurses were having a really hard time waking me up. And there were a bunch of other complications happening at the same time, but my mom was like, yeah, you've always been like this. I was like, well, why didn't you tell me? Because that's one of the things they ask you before you go in.
Look at their physiology, Jim. I think this explains the Lacheyans' fascination with 3s and 6s.
It should be no
You know what I
surprise
hate the
that
most?
physiology affects mind and
Right, that we had to load again.
Yeah, I knew it.
I hate that Alex was right that we had to load
the
Dookie.
sciences and arts around base 6 numerical systems.
When it comes to certain parts of these games, I just stopped arguing with him.
Medical knowledge is comprehensive.
He's not always right.
He's
No,
not
I'm
always
super
right.
wrong a lot of the time.
Well, not a lot of the time, but like you have your moments, just like we all do. But a lot of the time,
Interesting data here
know,
about the
your
six-eyed
instinct is
vision
correct.
processing in the brain.
Whether we
Our
like it or
eyesight
not.
must have been excellent and almost 300 degrees around.
I fail to see the
Can you medical scan it?
There's nothing there required.
Can I use my spheroid over here? No.
Nothing
Is it on the
happens.
top left one?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You look but see nothing of note.
Yeah, goddamn alien.
You get no response.
not of note, Alex.
You'll be able to do this.
I think this is
The main station, fuck.
thanks to the library.
Communications.
The Enterprise is out of range.
Communications. View screen. I guess the universe looks like communications. View
Done.
You go over there.
This is the secondary sensors.
Sensors.
The Enterprise is in combat. Sensors. Navigate.
Can't move until there's major
The computer
repairs.
reports the sense nav engineering.
Engineering.
The engine
It's fucked.
pods are damaged. Sense nav and done.
Okay.
Save new replace. A control console.
Now I'm gonna go and wake up Harry Mudd, I think.
Before we do that, go see if the other mod is still.
Oh, he's definitely still there.
You think that's just a permanent bug? It seems like such a
I
dumb
still feel like,
oversight.
but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's something weird going on, but it could just be a bug.
Yep.
I feel like there's something we gotta do in this room here
Just a bug.
with those buttons.
In this room? Yeah, we're gonna use the long-range weapon system.
Oh yeah, I know.
Can't recall what we did here exactly.
You had McCoy look at the jar. You needed him to look at the jar specifically. The medical scan.
It would be interesting to analyze.
Do they pose any...
None seems like
Get to grab one
nothing there
first.
requiring. It would be interesting.
Or
to
use
analyze.
McCoy on it,
None
maybe?
seem-
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
There's some combination there.
I certainly see nothing. It would be interesting to.
Do they pose any threat?
None seems like.
No, I have to go. I have to use me on it, and then McCoy goes over to do it.
Doesn't make sense.
Correct.
There is nothing at the moment for me to...
What?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
The capsule slide. I'm telling the.
That would be too much to...
Particular-
Click my heels and jump for joy. I got a clean bill of health from Dr. McCoy.
You, thing, him.
Gonna narrate all of your nouns and verbs.
Hybo's right now.
Okay, Harry, you should.
Oh,
That feels like it did a little mating dance. Lay
Are
there.
you religious, Jim? Is Harry Mudd a divine punishment for anything we did wrong?
I can't think of anything we did that was that bad.
Well, there was that green woman.
You said no, but I kept going.
I think that's the porn parody.
Oh,
Jackie.
please.
My mind's telling me no. But my
I
body.
certainly see nothing.
That's not a McCoy
He
thing.
looks at you with a he looks at you with a pup.
No, that's Spock. No.
He looks at you with a
What about the whales, Kirk? Oh, but the whales, they saved them. My favorite Star Trek movie.
More than Khan.
Well, emotionally.
Emotionally.
Khan,
Because it has whales.
well, no, because that was the
Oh,
first
shit,
Star Trek
shit.
movie I ever saw.
Oh,
Captain.
What is he doing here?
Seen my multi-purpose Doover anywhere?
Doover?
I need to fix something.
No, Harry, but I figure it's probably where you'll find your lost marbles. Yes, I've got it, but you can't have it. No, Harry, but I figure it's probably where you'll find your lost marbles.
You really can be a headache, Captain. Maybe I can find a spare somewhere else. Good luck.
Thing.
I mean,
Goodbye.
Oh, we're dead.
No. Actually, maybe we are dead.
Yeah, we're dead.
hold on. I'll use this
Doover on it.
multi-purpose doober.
That was a close one. Too close. If I ever get my hands on that no-good mud, I'll...
I would not suggest we take the time to seek him. This emergency could occur again. I would suggest we hasten our departure.
Here he comes.
Oh, was there a problem?
Mud, I ought to...
Sorry, no time to chat. I'm a busy man, you know.
nothing
Multi-purpose
happens.
doover your fucking door.
Nothing happens.
Blow it up with my miracle rod.
Nothing happens.
That's what he calls his dick.
That's Dick.
That's it. Okay, let's go back to the weapons over.
Maybe he's finally out of that room now.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Permanent bug. He's just here.
I just feel like there's gotta be those fucking buttons over there.
I agree. Oh Christ, what am I touching now? No, I'm going to the other room. Where
what
he's
you-
gonna be here.
That's what she said.
I see.
Help yourself, Harry.
Oh, Christ,
I'll
what am I
get away from
touching
that
now?
dis- Help yourself, Harry.
Why can't?
Doesn't really matter what we choose, I guess.
Nothing happens. Nothing
We can just
happens.
leave now. We already did it, right?
Yeah, all this happens already.
Go back to the weapons room. Fucking mud.
This is a frustrating area.
It really is. This is the weakest one so far. It's
Yeah.
a shame because it's got mud in it. Why are you putting Spock on those buttons?
I've tried like 5 times to put on the buttons, but now that we've done the Doover thing, yep, there he fucking goes.
Got a Doover. I thought I was gonna pick up Spock for a second.
Oh, we've loaded the missile.
The device has finished loading, Captain.
Fire?
I believe, Captain, that this weapon must be hooked up through the main weapons battery. However, I've already examined the weapons console, and the main weapons battery on this ship was completely destroyed in the action, which made her a derelict. Mr. Scott would have to go over this thoroughly, but I would recommend we try to take this weapon with us to the Enterprise.
I don't think we
Fire
should tinker
shit.
with technology we don't understand, Spock, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised you'd suggest such a thing. I agree that we should take it aboard the Enterprise. I'll try to raise the ship. Kirk to Enterprise. I don't think we should. I'll try to raise.
Well, we got...
Well, now let's go use the long-range communications. The only thing that fucking works on this ship anymore.
Pretty much. What do you mean is the tired?
And fire our shit. Firing the missiles. The old internet video.
You don't know that one?
Thanks to the library computer,
Fire
Fire
the
the
missiles, but
missiles.
I am lit tired.
these primary
Is then taken
controls
out.
give me access to
Communications. Scotty, report.
The Onassi pirates have been driven off, Captain. We have damage and injuries among the crew. We just arrived back here a few minutes ago, and we've been trying to raise you on the communicators.
The local star seems to be acting up. Will there be a problem with the transporter? I want you to beam up the landing party, and I also want you to lock onto and beam aboard an alien mechanism we came across.
We can do it, Captain, no problem. At least right now, but the situation is only going to get worse. Are you ready to beam over now?
No, we want to look around some more. We'll call you on this channel when we're ready. Yes, bring us home, Mr. Scott. No, I need to have a word with Harry Mudd before we go. No, we want to look around some more. Yes,
I'm
bring
ready.
us home, Mr. Scott.
Yeah, fuck it.
This place has pissed me off enough, thank you.
I'll take 2 commission points.
I don't think we're done.
We have read your report on the problems at
Four commendation
way.
points, baby!
Fucking points, baby!
No way!
Mission, Jim. You are a model.
That's the
That's the
first
first
one,
one.
and it was the fucking weird one.
It was.
Trapped into the torpedo system. It should boost the ship's firepower, Captain.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. I only wish you could wire Harry Mudd to a photon torpedo.
While you were away, Captain, I made some travel arrangements that I thought you would approve of.
Riza?
Travel arrangements?
I was about to say
I
Riza.
think you'll be happy to know that I've arranged for Stella Mudd to meet her long-lost husband on Starbase 7.
Oh boy.
Approved, Lieutenant. Take us out of here, Mr. Saru.
A 4 down, I think 2 to go. I think this is 6 episodes.
Six episode thing? Okay.
Shit brains.
Feathered serpent.
The Feathered Serpent.
Captain's log, stardate 5097.3. Starfleet reports major military activity in the Klingon sector near Krakow, planet on the edge of Klingon space. Intelligence indicates that the Klingons are mobilizing a large fleet to search for a renegade who is responsible for a disruption of unknown nature on that planet. Federation sensors have found a faint energy trail leading to the planet Zam-4 in the Digifal system.
Digifal.
We've been ordered by Starfleet to track down the
Digifal.
source of the energy.
Digifal
and
monsters.
discover what happened on Krakow
Oh, God.
before the Klingon fleet enters
I'll
the
pray-
planet.
I'll
About that in
report
such a
to you,
long
but-
time.
If we are not successful, the Federation and the Klingon Empire may find themselves at war once again.
Okay, so.
Born.
Hold on, I'll just say Zam4.
topic not available, Captain.
PHOR?
4?
Zam-4, the third planet in the Digifal system, a Class M world. See
I'm pretty sure someone just typed it on digital at one point. That's the name of a system.
Digifal, a system near the Klingon neutral zone. Digifal contains 2 habitable planets, Digifal 3 and Digifal 4. Digifal Val 3, also known as Zem 4, contains ruins of a civilization that abandoned the planet approximately 20,000 years ago and has been declared a protected world for archaeological reasons.
Topic not available, Captain.
Name.
Now, before you tried Khan,
Topic not
you tried
available,
Khan with
Captain.
multiple A's. K8, you forgot the 8, it's KH.
I know.
Topic not available, Captain.
No.
USS Billy Bishop, a Philadelphia-class
Interesting.
Federation survey ship, currently captained by
Why do I have a feeling this is going to come into play very
Its
soon?
current mission is to patrol the border of the Klingon neutral zone.
Harding.
Topic not available, Captain.
Anya Harding.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Wow.
I was just thinking it.
Wow.
USS
Eliza Harding.
Topic not available, Captain.
Okay.
Bring up the.
Raising shields.
Alright, we'll pull up our menu of planets to choose from.
Alright, what's the name of the system?
Beach of Fall.
7. That one there. Right there.
That little guy. You sure it's that guy?
Yeah.
Not this guy?
Oh shit, you're right, it is that one.
They're right here, right?
Yes.
So you can end up getting fucked up by Klingons.
Instead of getting fucked up by Klingons.
Captain, a Klingon battle cruiser has entered the system.
Open hailing frequencies. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Klingon battle cruiser, you are in Federation space. You must
Save it as
leave
soon as this-
immediately.
I am Commander.
We should save before coming here.
We are in pursuit of a genocidal criminal. We are performing an act of mercy in removing him from your space. Naturally, you will remove your vessel from this system. For your own safety, of course.
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I can say for you, if the Nizra does not leave Federation space at once. You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon
I love when he
space,
talks
you'd be saying
like
the same thing to me. Who do you think you're trying to fool,
condescending
Taraz?
teacher.
Get your ship out
Mister,
of
you're in
here
the
now.
wrong place.
Yes.
I think we can take care of ours. You are in
I'm gonna
direct
do this one.
violation of the
Go for
Organian
it.
Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander
Oh,
take it up
for
with
Abby's
them.
birthday,
If a
I'm making
Federation
this for her.
criminal were
This
to
is
pass
like
into
a
Klingon
butterfly
space,
with a
you'd be
chrysalis
saying
on a
the same
branch.
thing to me.
Broken chrysalis. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
Make sense?
Yeah.
If we are not allowed to capture this criminal, Captain, you may do this for us. We insist that we remain here to monitor the situation, but we will take no action, provided that you can bring him to us in 12 hours.
Agreed. Vessels of war are not allowed in Federation space. You will pull back to the Organian neutral zone, and do so immediately. Agreed.
Who agreed?
We've wanted a fight.
Organian Treaty, a peace treaty between Klingons and the Federation, inspired by the Organians. The Organians have enough power to stop all starships everywhere, so the peace will be maintained de facto, whether anyone wants it or not.
Fine.
Organians, a race of transhumanoid beings that can manifest themselves in many forms. The Organians are a race of extraordinary power and wisdom. Organian intervention in the Klingon Federation War resulted in the Organian Peace Treaty, which settles border disputes between the two cultures. Organians.
Orgasm.
Topic not available, Captain.
Got nothing on that guy, huh?
Topic not available, Captain.
Boner.
Topic not available.
Dick or no dick?
Yeah.
Did we try that already?
we
we
did.
must have.
Yep. Cock and balls.
Topic
I just like the way you said
Play with
it.
your cock and balls.
You play with your cock and balls.
Play with your cock and balls.
The hailing frequencies?
Whoa.
Did you save it?
Lawrence Shields, Captain.
What about Prime Directive?
Save new
Good idea.
game.
New game,
Press
new game, new
Q to save new.
Cock and balls.
Cock and balls.
Just play with and balls.
It's super little blue cock and balls.
No, that's from right.
No.
Adam Sandler's CD. One of his
Yes, it is
stupid.
Adam Sandler comedy CD.
Alex, that was one of the only CDs Alex brought to the car when we were like driving. He had like maybe 3 CDs, and one of them was Adam Sandler comedy CD, and it was terrible.
I gotta say, Jackie and I still say a lot of things from that.
We
CD,
do.
though.
I'm not saying I'm proud of that. I'm just.
Very good, Jackie.
Prime Directive. Starfleet General Order 1. The most important law governing Federation space exploration. The Prime Directive dictates that no Starfleet personnel will interfere with the natural development of life on a planet through direct intervention or revelation of technological information to the natives. The most serious violation of the Prime Directive was the Galahad incident. Galahad incident. The most serious violation on record of the Prime Directive with an unauthorized entry of the USS Galahad into the Civil War on Shiva Omicron 4.
Omicron.
The Galahad stunned an army
Omicron
of
for
Jerian
CIA.
faction during an attempted massacre, causing the unconscious Jerians to be themselves massacred, eventually leading to the destruction of the Jerian culture. Captain Grant was court-martialed and imprisoned for his part in this genocide. Grant, Joshua Mulroney, captain of the USS Galahad during its first contact with the people of Shiva Omicron 4. Captain Grant used his phasers to stun the Jerian armies during a massacre, leading to the extermination of the Jerians. Captain Grant was court-martialed for this act and became famous, stating that the human directive is the real Prime Directive at his court-martial.
Oh shit.
The Galahad incident is used as a test case for measuring the competency of a starship captain. Jerion, a gray-skinned race of the planet Shiva Omicron 4. Their bloody persecution of the other inhabitants of Shiva Omicron led to the Galahad incident, the most serious violation of the
Why is she calling it Omicron when it's
The
Omicron?
Jerians were exterminated shortly
Correct.
after the incident.
No, but it's still bothering me.
But you're okay with Dodecagon,
No, I
Jackie.
hate that.
Okay.
No, I didn't like that either.
A star system in Federation space. Shiva Omicron 4 has begun preliminary negotiations to join the Federation. Shiva Omicron 4 is inhabited. 60 years ago, the Galahad incident resulted in the extermination of the entire Jerion race.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Else on one?
We need to do what's her name?
Orders are to proceed to the Digifal system.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hail.
Did hail.
Captain's log.
We're not in orbit, Captain.
No, enter orbit. What's the fun for that?
Oh.
Entering standard orbit.
I have pinpointed the source of the energy trail from Hakur.
Hailing frequencies open.
Oh,
Hailing frequencies open.
Doc's got nothing. I guess we should beam down.
Hailing frequencies open.
Assemble a landing party, unless we find this so-called criminal.
We're going to war. Wonder who our red shirt is this time.
And then douchebag.
It's douchebag.
Douchebag.
I'm just a security officer, sir.
The humanoid's adornments appear similar to those worn by leaders of Earth's early 20th century inhabitants of the South American continent.
What do you know about Earth culture? He looks like an ancient Aztec. Jim, that man is dressed in ancient Aztec clothing.
I believe
Thanks,
you are
bud.
mistaken, Doctor. His clothing bears a distinct resemblance to fashions of a much later period.
There is a tall, slender, dark-haired man looking intently at you.
Greetings, my children.
Let's
I
go.
can barely imagine that you have come so far.
I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Did you know the Klingons are looking for you? I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What did you do to get the Klingons so upset? We're not your children, And we don't appreciate this wild goose chase you forced
God,
us
I
into.
love that one.
Do you want me to say
You're
it
not
too?
my dad.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
I am Captain James T. Kirk.
I'll
of
just
the
say
Starship
joking while I was
Enterprise.
looking for you.
Did you know the
The Klingons? Amazing. This is the first time one of my missions has produced results so swiftly.
Listen, mister. Any
There's
missions
the
conducted
mister.
within Klingon space fully jeopardize the peace. Damn right the results were swift. The Klingons have been raiding colonies looking for you. Listen, mister. Any missions conducted
Listen,
within
mister.
Klingon space...
Jeopardize the peace? Hardly. Peace is what I preach. I am Quetzalcoatl, as you well know from the
Here we go.
proud history of your world.
Quetzalcoatl? How fitting you would name yourself after one of the most
Quetzalcoatl?
bloody-handed
It
gods
is.
in Earth's history.
Waddle.
Bloody-handed? My people love peace.
Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating hearts. You mean your followers love pieces? They slaughtered other believers
I like
hoping
that.
you'd return.
Your followers love
Pieces.
Your followers regularly...
Impossible. You must be lying.
And then your followers were destroyed, because when white men arrived on that continent, they were
This
believed to
episode's
be
getting weird.
I was gonna say, we're getting,
Your people
oh.
perverted your teachings, then were destroyed by it.
Foul, lying creatures! My gift was wasted upon you. Be gone.
Oh, we're gonna have some future oh, I was gonna say, we're gonna have
Oh
some future
no.
fighting.
Quetzalcoatl teleported us into a hole. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah! Oh my god, it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
What you have said has greatly disturbed me.
Look at that
You should
face.
not lie
It is
so.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
You shall remain here
What was his name?
until
Gyllenhaal?
you
Gyllenhaal?
have learned the
What's his first
Is
name?
it Gyllenhaal?
Jake.
Quetzalcoatl.
Jake.
What was the...
It was just the face he gave me as he's nodding at me condescendingly.
No, because you said Jay Gyllenhaal.
No, I said Jake Gyllenhaal. Did I say Jake Gyllenhaal? Either way, I said his name. His first name was fine.
You pick up some rocks from the pile.
I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I'm gonna save before I pick this snake up.
Save new game.
Pet snake.
Hey there, Snakester.
That is terrible!
That was really bad.
Terrible!
That was really, really bad.
That is terrible!
I liked it.
Of
Yeah,
course you
we
did.
know!
I can tell.
Right in the pocket. Oh no, he ran off.
He went to that hole. Then he's back.
I'm gonna bash him with a rock. No, I'm gonna stun him.
It is logical that an entity that professes to teach peace would render our phasers inoperative.
Alright, that's a fair point.
Okay, fine. Rocked him.
Snake has gone back into the hole, Captain.
When he comes out, use the whole thing to block the hole, Alex. Hey!
Nice try, guy.
See, look at that, fuck yeah!
You've done it.
No enemies in sight, but supplies could be a problem if we don't get out.
Thanks,
Can you
genius.
use the
Those vines would
communicator?
be useful to escape if we could reach them.
Do I look like Houdini to you? I'm afraid you're going to have to pull the rabbit out of the hat on this one.
Communicator?
Not gonna lie,
Yeah,
I would
still
actually
going.
like to see,
There
like,
is a
knowing
light
the
suspended
kinds of
from the
magic
top
that,
by
like,
a
Penn and
tree.
Teller can do. Love to see
There's a
Spock
vine hanging
logically,
down in the pit.
solve that
There is
shit.
a tiny
That'd be fun.
hole in the wall at this point. Certainly no.
Get my rock back.
You already have rocks.
Do I?
Still have more rock.
Nothing to report, Captain. This vine is not likely to support our weight by itself, Captain. You would have to find
You know what
some
you're
way to
reinforcing that
reinforce
with.
This hanging chain.
No.
Nothing to
The
report,
snake.
Captain.
No.
Poor snake.
No.
Does it look sick to you, Captain?
Alas, poor snake.
There's nothing there.
There's no.
I named him Yorick.
Nothing happened.
What on earth are you doing with that slithering thing?
Here you go, Spock.
A fascinating specimen, Captain, but I would be careful handling it. From the looks of it, it may have a nasty bite.
Buster,
We
man.
wouldn't want to bleed all over Dr. McCoy now, would we?
Especially that green Vulcan blood. The last thing I need is a pint of T-negative blood all
They
over
have
my
T-negative
uniform.
blood.
That's what Spock has.
But is that a universal
That's something
donor?
of a runt,
Because
Captain.
apparently
You
O
should have
negative's
seen
not
this
going to work
Nigelian
there.
python that Cadet Tyrelli put in the shower at the academy. 20 meters long.
Oh,
He's talking about his dick.
20-meter long
Oh.
Tyrellian cock.
Nothing happens.
Can I hit you with a rock? Fuck!
Fascinating. It did appear to knock the vine down near to the point where one of us
Alright, but use the communicator before you
Do
get
they
out of
have
here.
baseball on Vulcan? Show us your fastball, Jim.
Baseball? No one plays that anymore. Good try, though.
Benjamin Sisko does.
Nope. Use the communicator first. God damn it, Alex.
Get the vine down, and then I'll use the communicator.
I am not gonna lie, knowing that we just watched that Vulcan baseball episode.
What?
Knowing that we just watched that Vulcan baseball episode, I enjoyed that part.
Yes.
Probability? That was a perfect pitch if I ever saw one.
All right. We're on our way.
I hate you, Stray G.
Save new game. Replace.
Hey there, Snakester. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad, Alex.
It's beyond awful.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to
Yeah. Alright,
Hey
we've done
there,
it.
Snakester. We're never letting you forget that one.
I don't want you to. I love it.
He's so proud of it.
With that
Don't,
tight
don't
butt.
be that proud. Oh god.
Look at these lies.
There is nothing at the moment from.
Have Spock do it.
Feral red eyes glare out of the dark at you.
Is he gonna logic the snake
These
out?
rocks are
You know if you
smooth and
stay in there.
spherical.
Fuck out of here.
Nothing happens.
Throw in Spock.
Hey, what was that?
Thank you, Captain. But I assure you that I was giving this situation my fullest attention.
Yes, I.
I'm glad I was taught pain nullification techniques.
Jesus.
Whacking the boys with the rocks. Go on up, Spock.
Vinny.
Funny if the vine breaks once the door's up.
Sorry, red shirt.
I wonder if there's going to be a mission where you have to lose a red shirt. Just traditional, no?
It's definitely designed so that you lose points if you.
Okay.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
What do you guys got?
Those vines would be useful.
They literally escaped.
Trees to the left of you. Trees to the right of you. In
Here
the
I
line of
am,
trees race the
back
ground.
in the middle with you.
Oh god.
I say trees to the left of you. Trees to the right.
This great tree has been in this jungle for centuries. Nothing happens.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
There's nothing there requiring.
Uh-huh.
Nothing there requiring.
Well, Alex, you're in the jungle now.
I feel like someone's watching.
You're in the jungle, baby.
You got your serpentine.
Overgrown.
Oh.
Quite dangerous.
Oh god.
You picked it up. What do you want me to say? I'm sorry. You got it.
Flush. I could use a nice.
Be ashamed of yourself.
I have no shame, Jackie. You
Yeah,
should
I
know
know.
that, but
I know.
I am Tolokzak, priest of Quetzalcoatl. Only one who knows his ways may approach his holy ground.
The ways
let's
of,
not go that way.
the ways of what? Quetzalcoatl?
Yeah.
Should I
I was
just
gonna
chuck a
say.
fucking rock at his head?
No.
Save new game. Replace.
Let's give it a shot. I replaced my save. I know his ways. Quack! Yo! Bam! Take a second.
Dude, oh my god, you got it! I can't believe that worked!
You dropped the knife, Jim.
I cannot believe that fucking worked. That is so dumb!
And Alex is so proud of
That's
himself.
probably not the way we're not supposed to be violent.
Pick up the beautifully crafted.
Well, now wait a minute, because there's lots of violence in Star Trek. It's
Jackie,
just...
you want a piece?
No, but
Yes,
this
please.
guy's.
Alex, you want a piece?
Nothing happens.
No, thank you.
Alright.
I'm gonna reload.
It's gonna be gone because I've been
Yeah,
eating
that's
it all
what I'm
day.
saying, but this is your last chance.
I shouldn't hit this guy with the rock.
Alright. But I meant this is your last chance for cake.
Yeah,
This
because
savage
I'm
No,
telling
I'm
you right
golden.
now, I'm gonna eat it. Whatever's left over. Going.
Perhaps our host
Jackie.
will be more reasonable now. I recommend to try.
Did you ever get the feeling that people don't like you?
Nice planet. I kind of like it.
I will not listen to your deceitful ways.
What about my snaky butt?
Indeed, you know the ways of Quetzalcoatl, but only a man of courage, one who will shed blood, will pass.
Here you go.
Alright. Well, if he bites me.
Self-sacrifice is the noblest quality of humanity. You may go.
Oh, looks like
Beware
there's
the
2 ways
monster
through
in the
here.
water. You may have my knife to defend yourself.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
And I didn't need to knock out this guy, which I'm assuming would have given me less
You
points.
pick up the beautifully
I'm
crafted.
glad you did though.
I like hitting him once. And he's like, the fuck? And then he just hit him again. He's got nothing to say. Alright.
Save new. Replace.
Hey there, Snakester.
You are in a dark forest.
Water to the northwest.
A large fern.
Large fern.
Orc fern.
Gonna use the knife on the fern.
Nothing happens.
Maybe the medical scanner?
Not terrible.
There's nothing there. You're looking a little pale, Jim.
From that
There's nothing
snake
there
bite.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I would strongly recommend against touching these gems.
I almost said snake bite. And after you've made your sacrifice and he accepts it,
Below this
you
rock
have
is
somebody
a
pee
large
on it, and then I remembered that's jellyfish.
Snakes, jellyfish. Piss on everything.
Jellyfish don't have venom, they have poison, right?
Yes. Well, I see it.
A pair of eyes are all that you can see of the rest of this creature. Most of it is hidden beneath the murky water.
Aww. He looks sad.
It is some kind of mollusk. The river seems to be its home, and it is carnivorous, eating land and river-based forms of life. Nothing unusual here.
It's some kind of squid, and it doesn't look very friendly.
The snake disappears beneath the surface of the water.
I used my snake. I don't think I should have done that.
On the mollusk?
Yeah, I used it in the water, and it was just like the snake disappears beneath the surface of the water.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not toss my snake.
Your snake's there.
My snake's there. After you. There's another one of those ferns.
There's nothing there.
Got real quick. That's clearly what we need to be doing.
Oh, because
Fight him.
Sir, I finished second in my weight class.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah. Okay, fine.
my weight class.
He looks at you.
Stray
with a-
G.
He looks at you with a.
Sit there and look
Just
pretty.
do it anyway.
Just sit there and look pretty.
Sir, I finished second and... I'll give it a try, Captain.
Go across, bud. Oh no, Strangey!
Oh my god! How are we to know?
And now you're gonna kill yourself too?
No, he's distracted. Off we go.
Alex! Oh my god. Oh my
Alright,
god.
we'll load. Hey, these snakes. I was like, he's not popping his head up and down anymore. He's eating.
I can't believe you so callously killed him. No, wait, I can believe that.
Yes.
Check the plan.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Actually, we're gonna just try to cross myself. No?
There is a slow, muddy river blocking your path.
Yep, we see it.
This large fern has a rather thick stem and prickly leaves.
Okay.
One Starfleet issue medical tri... Nothing happens.
Go to the monster. Leaf?
It would appear that the plant secretes a chemical that is a natural repellent to the creature. It has retreated far
I
downstream.
don't know how we're supposed to figure that out.
Probably scanning it.
We scanned it.
Smell it?
Specifically? No.
The red shit.
I don't know. But I feel like we're doing pretty well here, so I'm gonna save over the snakester.
Save new game. Replay.
Let's see.
It is a large cluster of crystals.
Scan them before we pick them up.
They appear to be ordinary rocks. Spock's tricorder might say otherwise. Stalactites descend.
I should warn you, the stalactites could collapse quite easily. Any sudden motion could cause large quantities of stalactites to fall on us.
Well, isn't this just great?
Doctor, I would point out that your voice could also trigger such a collapse.
Will you two stop arguing just once? Then, gentlemen, I would advise you to stop arguing. You know, some shore leave sounds pretty good right now.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the captain of a nursery school.
Then, you know, some shore leave sounds. Then, gentlemen, I would advise you.
It would seem to be a prudent course of action, Captain.
Save new game. Replay.
What'd you just do?
A stalactite breaks through.
What did you just fucking do, Alex?
However,
What?
a strange force envelops your body.
What did you just do?
I'm sorry you had to go through this ordeal. It was not meant for
I killed myself with the...
I watched as you worked through the problems I said. Please sit down.
No. I don't want to have this discussion yet.
I've had it up to...
I was not a... You are...
Oh no, I was gonna say, we do want to see this shit.
No, I'm gonna have this conversation with him in a minute. No, I want to load.
God damn it, Alex!
I want to load. Don't take me away.
Captain, 3 Klingon hip Admiral K.
Federation starship.
Admiral Vlicht, the criminal of whom you... I cannot believe Quetzalcoatl's... Since when do Klingons give orders to Federation?
Captain,
Hey there, Snakester.
I can't believe. What the fuck, Alex?
this appears to be a formation of raw dilithium crystals, Captain. My tricorder indicates unusual energy patterns in this direction, Captain.
Well, they're not organic. What did you think they were? Calcified tribbles? There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
An interesting but interesting but
Interesting, but.
you have one dilithium crystal in raw form.
Got a raw dilithium crystal.
save new replace.
Oh, good. So I don't have to die.
As you worked through the problems I set in your path, you are a valiant, intelligent species. Please sit down. We have much to discuss.
I've had it up to here with so-called superior beings terrorizing my crew because we're so primitive.
Yeah.
Maybe you should see how primitive you are before you go around testing others.
Finish, Prime Minister.
Oh, good.
One thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive? Yes, I guess we do. Go on. One thing first. If you're so peaceful, yes, I guess we do. Go on. I've had it up to here with so-called superior beings terrorizing my crew because we're so primitive. Maybe you should see how primitive you are before you go around testing others.
One is not the right choice either way.
Yeah, I agree.
Gotta be two. It's better than the last chapter. The Mud's the weakest one.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like we should have had to take control of that ship. And not have multiple Muds.
Right. The multiple Muds was really the confusing part.
Whistle humming?
Nothing, I'm just making up my own little Star Trek sounds.
Okay. I hope that's picked up by the microphone.
I'm a simple man. Simple kind of man.
That is true, Alex. You can get away with the simple things. You watch Harold?
Oh yeah, I love him.
The episode where Mr. Wynn becomes a country singer?
Yes.
Do you remember the song?
I don't.
I like the simple things.
You're
that
absolutely
spicy
right.
chicken wing. That French fried onion ring. How could you forget that, Alex? Come on!
It's been a long time.
Simple things lyrics, there you go.
One thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive?
Got the simple things. I've got the rain and spring. Got spicy chicken wings and French fried onion rings. You can line me up in my limousines. For me, it don't add up to a hill of beans. I got no hankering for grabbing your brass ring. It's crystal clear. I'll stay right here and keep the simple things. It also has one of the saddest episodes of TV ever.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, remember when his daughter gets left behind? No, he gets left behind in Vietnam when he gives his daughter to a GI.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're right. It's a dark moment.
It's fucking dark.
Oh, I want a drink, so... Waiting for Jackie to return. Ask her for it.
What do you want?
I don't know. But I'm waiting for Jackie to return so I can ask her for it.
You want water?
Not necessarily, but I should drink water. But I want Jackie to get it for me.
Oh. 3 months before Gabriel died.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, Alex, you gotta work your magic. Said it last night.
I mean, they announced today that managers need to be in 5 days a week. Sorry's in Chicago. That's no days a week. Fox Nation, the streaming service for Fox News Media, has announced. Fuck. Its first original
toilet paper.
Its first original film, The Shell Collector, based on the novel by Nancy Nagel. It is meant to. It's meant in part to target the female Fox News fan.
Oh God, I want to hear this description.
Fox Nation president Jason Klarman tells the outlet that the company saw the success of film in acquisitions like old Clint Eastwood movies.
Ah, yes, the success of film.
In acquisitions like old Clint Eastwood movies and The Passion of the Christ. The viewers apparently sticking around the streamer for an extra 90 minutes for its rich cinematic offerings.
Jesus.
The plan moving forward is to launch a new original film every few months, creating a broad tent of programming that appeals to the shell-collecting ladies, cops-loving dudes, Duck Dynasty fans of all kinds. Parentheses will refrain from a three genders joke, lest it end up becoming an angry Fox News segment. Calls the film slate an experiment. We take these educated guesses based on the behavior we see on the platform and our deep knowledge of the audience. Truthfully, it doesn't take deep knowledge of the average Fox fan to guess at the kind of programming the streamer will provide.
Winnie. Come on, Winnie.
The core genres reportedly include military and patriotism themes, true crime, religious themes, and holiday movies. Lists anyone with a passing knowledge of Fox News could have provided.
Yeah, exactly. The deep knowledge. Fucking hell.
Klarman chillingly observed that the original film strategy fits into the whole idea of expanding into a lifestyle and entertainment service. So if Fox News doesn't already totally consume your loved ones' waking hours, well, just you wait. The Shell Collector will begin streaming on Fox Nation on September 1st. That's what you're into.
Couldn't just watch Lifetime.
No, apparently not. I also find it funny that HBO Max keeps plastering these save 40% off when you pre-order a year, when they're not even going to exist in a couple months.
Yeah, as HBO Max implodes due to fucking Discovery merger bullshit. You're right next to the mic. You going to get your drink?
I am going to get my drink.
You want water?
I don't know yet. I'm going to go take a look. I'm going to wash the taste of those weird shrimp out.
Big ol' almond shrimp.
Walnut shrimp.
Walnut. It was some kind of.
But they've got like that weird white jizzy stuff on them that just does not taste good. It's very bizarre. I really didn't want the cum shrimp, but I keep ordering the cum shrimp.
Fucking A. You're giving me too many things to do at once. I'm sorry. Thanks, Alex. I get the other quote too. You okay over there?
Yeah. It's turning into Tim.
Dude wipes, it says they're flushable, we're not gonna test it. We're not gonna put that through our system.
Okay, so don't flush my dookie wipes.
No, you're gonna keep a dookie butt.
Yes, Alex.
What do I do with them then?
Garbage. Use the bidet. Clean off all you can. Throw out the wipes.
I did flush one earlier.
Try not to do that again.
I will try not to. It does say flushable, but...
If this was my parents' house, by the way, and we flushed those pipes, we would have to piece out and pretend somebody else watched the house because their system is so sensitive.
Oh, yeah. They had a friend watch their house for like 4 days, and she apparently used so many flushable wipes that they had
Quote
to have their
unquote
entire
flushable.
shit like, fully...
Like they actually, and it comes out the garage, and it's all in the garage, so it comes out like all over. There's shit water all over the garage.
Oh, nice.
Floor. Oh, it was horrible.
With like one of those roto-rooters and just
And
fully cleanse out their whole
it's
system.
so bad. And but I remember, because can you that, so I don't want to knock it over. But I remember she was like, "But they're flushable," and I was like, "I don't care what any of those packages say. None of them are actually flushable." But they're biodegradable and plant-based. That doesn't mean that they're flushable.
No, exactly.
Go ahead and flush a plant down
Jackie,
your fucking
before,
toilet.
before we get back into it, two
Okay, what I
things.
missed?
Alex gave us 2 quotes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Can you read them?
I really didn't want, oh god, the cum shrimp. But I ordered the cum shrimp.
And then?
They got that weird white jizzy stuff on them.
They do!
The cum shrimp.
They do!
What
are the Chinese
I'll
doing?
Tell you why, I'll tell you why the first one is so funny to me. Because it's like, I really didn't want the cum shrimp. But I ordered the cum shrimp.
But I did order the gum shrimp.
It's just like, I've accepted what I've done here.
Alright, do I have control again?
No, yeah.
Don't tell Abby about the butterfly, by the way.
No,
It's
you're in
supposed to be a
control.
surprise. Ow.
Yeah, I wonder if that was from...
It's from us. Like I said, I'm gonna have the butterfly, and then everybody's gonna sign their name around the open space.
That's nice.
So,
One thing first, if you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs are so violent and aggressive?
the first thing that happened was Alex got himself killed by having a stalactite fall on him. And then we got teleported here anyway, and it seemed like...
Yeah, he was like, well, you know what? I didn't want you to die, but you're resurrected.
So the second time, Alex picked up a shard of dilithium.
Raw dilithium.
And then walked to the next screen and got to the exact same spot he did when he died.
That's where we are.
Okay.
I tried to teach them the concept of self-sacrifice. It would appear they did not completely understand.
No, they just sacrificed literally everyone else.
Clearly not the liars I thought you to be. Were you telling me the truth about my disciples? That they became ruthless savages?
The Federation is not in the business of lying, mister. Absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect humans that
Who's better than one?
departed. Such is the way of our race, I'm afraid. You messed up in a big way. Perhaps you should try following the Prime Directive.
2.
It changed our lives. Absolutely.
I sense truth in this. Perhaps this is what happened to my children on the Klingon world of Rakur.
Uh-oh.
Explain why they are searching for me. I have clearly abused the power that was given me long ago.
You show great wisdom, sir, but your statement implies that you wish to change your condition.
Indeed. If my mission of peace was overthrown, then I am no longer worthy of my power. Tell me.
I'm not
has
gonna
your
lie, I do
species
like this
made
idea of
progress
like one of the
in
most
medical arts?
violent,
We're a
like
technologically
sacrifice
advanced
desiring
starfaring
gods in
race.
our
What do you
history
think? That we wouldn't
is
have made progress in
actually
medicine?
a
With
bar
Dr.
like
McCoy, I
an
sometimes
ambassador of
wondered
peace
if
that
yes,
everybody
we
just
would
totally
make considerable
miscommunicated about.
advances. Yes, why do you ask?
At the top of my spine.
I'm not gonna throw McCoy under the bus there.
Found in your species. This is the seat of my power. I wish you to remove it, thereby making me.
We're gonna kill God.
Jim, I'll try, but the physiology is completely alien.
You've got to do it, Bones. If the Klingons realize he's no longer a threat to them, perhaps we can avoid a war. Scotty, 5 to beam up.
Captain, 3 Klingon heavy battle cruisers have just entered the system. Admiral Kenka is hailing us, sir.
Federation starship, this is
Kenka
Admiral
sword.
Kenka of the Clearta. You harbor a criminal who has caused the destruction of the entire population of Rakor. We are not prepared to negotiate. You will proceed to Rakor, where a court of Cleon justice will be convened. If you refuse, we shall destroy you.
Admiral Vlicht, the criminal of whom you speak is in the middle of a very delicate medical procedure. He cannot
not
be
bad.
handed over to anyone at this time. I cannot believe Quetzalcoatl's mission to Rakor would cause the deaths of the entire planet.
I like 1 better.
I kind of like 2
Since
as
when
well.
do Klingons give orders to
No, well, let's not do that.
Admiral Vlicht, I
I
cannot
prefer
believe
1.
Quetzalcoatl's mission to Admiral Vlicht, the criminal of... I cannot believe
I'm
Quetzalcoatl's
gonna do
mission
this
to
one.
Rakor would cause the
Wait,
deaths
why?
of the entire planet.
Because I prefer 2 to 1.
Admiral Vlicht, I cannot believe Quetzalcoatl's
Alright, I
mission
feel
to
like
Rakor.
1's the
Admiral Vlicht,
more...
the criminal of whom I cannot believe.
His attempt to corrupt the Empire with his philosophy led to the destruction of all life on Rakor.
I
How
do
could a
enjoy
philosophy of
thinking
peace
about
and
the
non-violence
anniversary
cause the
episode. Where they're
destruction of all
what
life?
happened?
Rakor
If
has
they don't
been
look at
governed
that,
by my
you don't
family
talk
for
about it to
generations,
outsiders.
But even they were corrupted by him. It was a matter of honor that his lies had to be silenced, no matter what the cost.
My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with? So you killed them. Your own
Humans have
family.
never done that.
You were responsible for the deaths, not Quetzalcoatl. You murdered them. You're insane. Tell me
Not
how
that
much
one.
your commanders know about what you did. Or do you need to kill Quetzalcoatl to hide your own deeds? My God, you killed your...
It was that creature's fault. Had he not interfered in our affairs, the people of Rakor would be alive. Clearly, he is responsible.
Message from Starfleet Command.
I'll argue this with you later, Vlicht.
Contact your superiors, Kirk. You may be surprised.
I have bad news, Captain. The Organians have ruled that Quetzalcoatl's interference in Klingon affairs renders him subject to Klingon law. You are to turn your prisoner over to them at Rakor. Klingon law will permit you to observe or aid in his defense. But be very careful, Jim. Starfleet out.
Captain, you cannot turn him
We're
over
gonna
to
defend
those
him, right?
butchers. That would be murder.
Tribal combat.
We have no choice, Scotty. I'm afraid Quetzalcoatl has a date with Klingon justice. Set course for Rakor, Mr. Chekhov.
Oh, cool. We're going to another planet. Didn't we do that with one of the other missions?
Yeah.
Captain's log. We have come to the ruined Klingon planet of Rakor to deliver our guest, the mythical entity Quetzalcoatl, to a Klingon court. Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock, and Ensign Benny and I have been granted
Ensign
permission by the
Benny!
Organians to witness this trial, which I expect to be a travesty of any meaningful definition of justice. Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
Just for once, I'd like the other people to come down with us.
Right.
The prisoner and his witnesses will stand forth, so the trial may begin.
Save new game.
Anyone.
Ow!
Winnie! You
Oh.
okay? Do I have to cut her nails?
That'd be nice.
Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Kangaroo court?
It's funny. I was gonna say trial by wombat.
I like that.
So we both had marsupial themed.
I like trial by wombat.
Shoot him. Shoot the Klingon. Oh.
Aw.
Finally meet. I had thought it would be in battle, but the universe holds many surprises.
There's nothing less appealing than a gloating Klingon, Vlicht. Let's get this trial underway. Stick around, Vlicht. There are more surprises awaiting you. Why does every Klingon tell me they expected to meet me in battle? You really have a one-track mind. There's nothing less appealing. Stick around, Vlicht. There are more surprises.
I like 2.
So be it. This begins the trial of the entity Quetzalcoatl, who is charged with
I like how they spell
impersonating a
differently.
Klingon,
Yeah.
studying dissent, encouraging cowardice, and treason in the highest degree.
Those are serious charges, Vlicht. Should he not be tried by a Klingon High Court?
He has not demonstrated honor, Kirk. Only a proven warrior may be tried in high court. Principles of honor are not applicable to his defense.
I'm a warrior, Vlicht. I hereby intervene for him and demand the honors and responsibilities of a warrior's trial. Then this trial is a mockery for the entire galaxy to see.
No, that's not good.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you're on your own, Quetz.
One, I guess.
Oh, what a bummer.
I'm a warrior, Blake.
Yeah.
I hereby intervene for him.
A Federation officer claiming the rights of a Klingon warrior. How dare you insult me, Kirk?
I've faced Klingons both in personal and ship-to-ship combat. Your own records will confirm this. If I'm not worthy of their honors, why didn't they kill me?
That oversight, Kirk, is easily rectified. You and your 3 companions may face the test that we set for the Defender. Then we shall see if you are as worthy as a Klingon.
I want your word of honor, Vlicht, that Quetzalcoatl will not be harmed while we take these tests.
Very well. You have my word. Captain Calarax, transport them to the test of life.
What is this place?
Not much is known about Rakur, Ensign. This would appear to be some sort of a mining installation. That creature might be a native life form.
A test of courage? That is the Klingon way.
I somehow doubt that Vlicht
What creature?
intends for us to survive this.
I
Whatever.
assume the lightning.
We're the only thing that stands between him and the killing of Quetzalcoatl that he can justify.
Why should he worry about justification, Captain?
This is the
He's a
same
Klingon.
electrical sound.
Murder
used
is as natural to them
third
as
and
breathing.
time for
That's not true,
Ensign.
Ensign. However, I suspect that Vlicht's attack on Rakur exceeded his
Danny?
limits. He needs
No.
Quetzalcoatl as a scapegoat, and he needs a
Danny?
to avoid an inquiry of his own actions.
And our deaths will be the only way he can get it.
Oh, Benny.
Great.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
I think we did the
initial trial by Wombat stuff correctly.
Yeah, I think we're fine with that.
These wooden rods are support beams that were not placed.
Got that rod. Okay, maybe don't grab the rod. Have Spock and the...
This creature is composed of electrical fields. I would not recommend approaching it. A metal projectile might disrupt its fields and render it harmless.
Well, if it's living.
It does not register as a known life form.
What happens if we blast it?
No effect.
Blast the
Jim, you
ceiling?
should relax.
Floor? Oh, blast the floor. Blast that floor?
You melt some of the rock.
Got a metal projectile.
Ah, wait a second.
You coat the rod with molten iron. It hardens quickly.
That clearly was... We did that. That was a complete accident. That
Yeah,
even
we
got
should have
that.
read something there, I'm sure.
The floor is incomplete, made of unrefined natural rock. You look but see nothing.
It's accepted.
One Starfleet.
No, because I want to see what they'll say about if I scan the floor.
This rock has a high iron content.
Like he's holding a rifle.
Fuck!
As I suspected, Captain, the creature is in stasis. It should awaken in 3.48 days.
I bet it'll be mad.
Let's not be around to see it, yeah.
Captain,
And now it
I would
looks like a
strongly
cigarette.
recommend against disturbing the rod. It could result in awakening the creature or possibly electrocuting you.
Another rod?
I'll keep that in my magic pocket. I like imagining a sci-fi version of a
Let's
bag
box
of
scan the
holding.
door. Here,
Kirk
yeah.
just has a sci-fi version of a bag of holding. It just like
I mean,
An entry coder for
that's
the
basically
door
what it is in Buried in
your
Time.
number
Oh,
sequence. The tricorder is unable
and
to
in Monkey
determine
Island,
the code.
but not
It's a little
sci-fi.
different.
An entry coder. Nothing to report.
There's nothing there required.
And the rod.
Nothing to report.
And the rod.
We do not know the code. I fail to see the...
I don't know the code.
A slightly antiquated Klingon lock mechanism. A slightly antiquated. You look but see nothing. You look but see nothing of note. The floor is incomplete. One Starfleet issue.
Captain, there is a force field between us and the planet. We have your position at approximately 30 meters beneath the surface of Rakor, and what appears to be the ruins of an archaeological dig. Keep us informed. We'll help you all we can. We can analyze any data you gather through the main computer.
Oh, good.
Uhura, prepare to receive a tricorder message. There is a door with an entry coder here. Try to analyze the circuits and let the main computer crack the code.
Scan complete. Main computer has the code. We also read an anomaly. Something else has tapped into the key code. Shall I analyze?
I want that door open. Affirmative, Uhura.
Sir, we have a secondary code that is nested in the Klingon program. Computer is unable to analyze its function. Shall we broadcast it to you when you activate the keypad?
Affirmative. Negative. Transmit the door entry code only. Affirmative.
Good luck, Captain.
We're gonna save.
Save new game. Replace.
Fuck, you do it. What?
You just did it.
What is this place?
This is not Klingon technology, Captain.
Even I can see that, you pointy-eared freak.
Gentlemen, I suggest we start trying to find out what this is. I have a feeling we've come someplace Flick wasn't expecting us to go.
Save new game.
I'm saving a new slot.
It's like it's clearly more like a goober, but you know.
What's a goober? You mean like a gusher? They do look like gushers.
Oh, it's one of those candies, right?
I shouldn't just touch them, huh?
No, it's not goober. That's not what I'm thinking
The
of.
gobstopper?
Goober is a candy, but it's not what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do.
I haven't done anything yet. I'm just gonna throw these in here and see what happens.
You gonna do all 3 red?
Yes.
One of each?
We're gonna find out what happens.
Did you save first?
I did. I wouldn't just be randomly touching shit.
Nothing happens.
That's not
Planetary defenses revived. All alien vessels in orbit destroyed.
Load of
Jesus.
Saved game.
Okay, well, I blew up
You blew
everyone.
Restart.
You killed everyone, Alex!
Whoever's gone!
We'll load the Mike and Ike. Alright, so all reds is the ash of war, I guess.
The light of war.
This large gem appears to be a ruby of unusual size. This is up.
Yep.
This large gem.
Emerald.
This large gem.
Fire.
A
I don't know what
strange.
candy I'm thinking of.
What?
I don't know what candy I'm thinking of.
Gusher.
No.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
Alright, going all green this time, right?
Captain,
Yeah.
it seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
Green piece, right? Green piece? Green piece.
Jim, I have no idea what it is. There's nothing there required.
Interface.
Not prime for neural interlink.
You get no response.
I suspect, Captain, that the machinery is activated by placing the gems in the proper slots. We should determine a system for this.
Might just be one. It could either be one of each.
Let's try all blue since I'm over this side already.
There is nothing at the moment for me to...
I mean, it could just be the patterns on the wall.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
We can transport you only in proximity of nearest humanoid life. Transport imminent.
feel like that's not right either.
How dare you! The test was supposed to take place without interference from your ship. You have shown all lack of honor.
Honor? Give me a break, Flick. You were trying to kill us. I believe that the use of guile to do what the enemy does not expect is considered very honorable by the Klingons.
I was gonna say,
I wasn't allowed to use my
man,
ship's computer. You didn't explain
you
the
know,
rules
bullshitted
clearly.
the Kobayashi Maru, so
I
I don't think that.
You lecture me on points of honor. I, the most decorated warrior in the entire empire. I, who took the dishonored trash of my homeworld and destroyed it with a fist of steel.
Then you admit it was you and not Quetzalcoatl who was responsible for the death of Rakor.
Those who lose honor lose life, Kirk. 'Tis the Klingon way.
Then you will not object to presenting the orders from the Klingon Council, authorizing mass murder on Rakor.
The trial is over. He is guilty. Done. Carry out the sentence.
I won't let you. I shall...
No, Captain. Let there be an end to this violence. I will not allow any more blood to be shed, save my own. I taught the doctrine of self-sacrifice, and I shall die of it. But before I die, I believe that Klingon law allows me to make a public statement.
We're going back.
Intelligent beings are not meant to be caged either by tyranny or barbarism. Those who try doom themselves to failure. Once a culture has tasted peace, it will not desire anything else, because peace is better than war. Love is better than hate, and creation is better than destruction. This is truth. I, who was once immortal, know that truth is the only true immortal. You can kill people, cultures, even gods, but the truth will always survive.
The death ceremony shall take place aboard the Cleata. I trust you are satisfied that justice has been done.
Did you listen to anything he said? One day, in spite of people like you, the Klingons will know peace. I don't know if you're a praying man, Blake. If I were you, I would not want to meet me again. Justice?
Drew one.
Did you listen to anything? Scotty, beam us up.
I don't know if we're good here.
I don't think so either. If it says 100%, but...
That doesn't seem like a satisfying ending.
Captain's log.
This
We've
one's a lot
returned to
faster than
Federation space, having tried and failed
This one's a lot faster
to
than
save
the
a new
other.
friend.
No, the mud one was just really long.
Creature, Captain.
He died for what...
Yet so did many men who were judged by history to be evil. Dictators, assassins. Self-sacrifice in itself is not a virtue.
Still, I cannot find it in my heart to condemn him. He had a great dream of peace, and it's been left to others to fulfill it. Let's get started. Ahead warp factor 2 to Alpha Proxima, Mr. Sulu.
Tomorrow.
We have read your report on the problems
Remind
of
me.
Rakor and evaluate your
With Will Miles for his first shot.
Okay.
That old devil moon.
That old devil moon.
Message from Starfleet, sir.
On screen,
The Enterprise.
According to the
God of War,
considering Blue themselves late
and Scythe
it would seem.
Hey, Can I? Back to the mic. I guess you're trying all green now, right? Or are you trying one of each?
I'm gonna try one of each.
I'm pretty sure the answer is one of each. That just seems like the most logical answer to me. Yeah, I would follow the lights on the
wall.
Yeah.
Maybe something to do with that.
Yeah.
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Neural interlink required. Not prime for neural interlink.
What did it say when you put...
Captain, it seems to be some sort of
What did it say when you put everything in it, Alex?
It says that for higher order functions. And I did neural interlink.
He looks at you with a
We got in your inventory? I'm on track.
a strange yellow light. This is a long wooden support rod Your phaser is not. Your phaser is not. Your communicator is.
Taking all your gems.
There is nothing at the moment from.
My Myconites now.
I got all the Myconites.
No, I've got all
You
my.
didn't grab those from your
combination
cousin.
is restricted
I
to
forgot to
higher
take the
order
Myconites. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
Green?
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Nothing happens.
This is Bialbi, High Mentalic of Rakur. For defense, use the light of war. For information, use my light. For transportation, use the light of travel. Sequences are
Makes
keyed
sense.
by
Do we have a better
combinations
combination?
of crystals. Integrator now
There you go.
active.
Now you can use the light.
This is Bialbi, the most advanced life form on this world. Thank you for informing
I like
us
that
of
name,
the
Bialbi.
situation.
For some reason it sounds
Max
like-
BLB stock.
I was just thinking that.
Defensive
Yeah, you stuck in
system of
Bloom.
Rakur. You have engaged in genocidal activities on this world. Have you anything to say before your sentence is passed?
Kirk! This is your doing!
No,
Yep.
Admiral, it is not. But that will suffice as a final public statement. The sentence is banishment to you and all members of your crew who were involved in this action.
Oh my god.
You have no right to try me!
I have as much right as you to conduct trials on this planet. You showed no justice to your victim. The penalty for injustice is death.
Kirk!
Hoist on your own petard, eh, Vlicht?
No.
Hoisted on your own Picard.
Yes.
I was gonna say hoisted on your own
You
retard.
tried to send me to my death. All you can do is get what you deserve. If I have your word that Quetzalcoatl goes free, I'm willing to intervene to save
Free is
you.
the best choice.
You tried. If I have your word.
Agreed.
A life for a life is a just bargain. But his crimes are beyond count.
I do not see what can be served by more killing.
Idealism, an advanced concept.
Yeah.
Naive, perhaps, but charming in its simplicity. Admiral Vlicht, the entity Quetzalcoatl shall be set free. If you ever return to this sector, the sentence shall be carried out. No Klingon vessel may ever return to this world.
Very well. I agree to your terms.
As for you, Captain, you may return. I find your social development most pleasing.
I fear that politics will make it impossible. Your planet is in Klingon space, but I don't understand why the Klingons never detected you.
Their archaeological digs did come close, Captain, but I am very elusive. I waited and monitored the situation and chose to reveal myself to you. Now you may go. Heed my warning, Vlicht. I shall not be merciful a second time.
Now that's a much better ending.
Yes.
I didn't even notice the guy that was standing with us.
But you didn't really?
No.
Jesus Christ, Alex.
Klingon ship leaving the area.
We will be setting course for Digifal. It's the closest thing to a home that Quetzalcoatl has.
It would appear everything
Alex, I
worked out
just
for the best.
saw
Except for
the
the people
quote.
of Rakur, Mr. Spock.
The last
Except
one
for
that
the
came
people.
up.
Yeah, we were talking about that before. So
Yeah,
I put
I
it up
have a
on purpose.
question, and I'm sure I've asked this, but I'm sure I asked this the first time you said this.
On the problems at
Why
Rakur
do you know what that
and
feels
evaluate
like?
your performance at
I
one
don't know what that feels like, but I have an assumption.
You and your crew received
I've eaten a pudding cup before.
Are you equating pudding with Alex?
I don't want to go too far into my own experiences here. I'm gonna tell you.
Not a pudding cup?
Not a pudding cup.
Not a snack pack?
Oh, that'll be a clip.
Please no.
Oh, definitely.
No, please no.
An asteroid in a elliptical orbit. You are to investigate without interfering with life on the planet.
According to the library computer, the
Winnie,
Alpha Proxima
you're not gonna
system
play with the
has
tape.
5 planets and an asteroid belt. A large asteroid is heading
Goodness
toward the
things.
inner planets and should pass close by Proxima 3. It passes through the interior of the system once every 200 years. The people of Proxima 3 call it Scythe, the same name as their god of war.
God of War, Mr. Spock? Isn't that a bit surprising from a people whose technology matches 20th century Earth?
Considering the level of warfare during that century, I'm surprised that it is Earth that did not have a god of war. In any case, about a millennium ago, Proxima 3 suffered a globally devastating war.
Blew themselves back to the Stone Age, Mr. Spock?
Late Bronze Age, Ensign. They rebuilt their world in half the time it had taken to get there originally. But the Armageddon was mythologized as a battle between the Softs and Lucars. In that war, the planet was razed, and all the gods died except Scythe. He had rained fury down upon the world, then went off on a long dance of victory. His return is a time for worldwide soul-searching and atonement.
And Scythe returns and our monitoring station picks up activity.
It would seem that we should proceed to Alpha Proxima and scan Scythe.
Lucars, one of the 2 ancient cultures of Proxtra, see Softs. The Lucars believed that a man who made the most of his ability was a god. Their individualism put themselves at odds with the communitarianism of the Softs. The Lucars used base 3. Their organization was based on units of 3, making up sets of 99. The number 99 was known to have religious importance to them. Softs, one of the 2 ancient races of Proxtra, they lived in a highly advanced culture that valued
There are 2 races, the hards and the softs.
which
What was the difference? I don't know, you'd have to check the stool.
Base 4 in the Netherlands, and their organization was based on units of 4 to make up sets of 100.
When is your doctor's appointment?
I don't know.
Proxima, star system with 5 planets.
I'll tell you.
Alpha,
I'm almost positive it's
Proxima,
Crohn's disease.
Proxtra,
And the way
Alpha
that
Proxima
Marissa was talking about it, because she has Crohn's.
are both
The way she was talking about it, like they have to find like the part of your digestive system where it is, and sometimes it's not in the stomach, and sometimes it's not. You know, it's hers is in her large intestine, very specific part of her large intestine. I'm thinking that's what he's got. Positive.
September
that's the case.
20th.
I hope they call you in earlier.
Same.
Scythe, a large asteroid in an elliptical orbit in the Alpha Proxima system. Spectral analysis of its composition indicates that it has minimal atmosphere and that it was once a moon of the planet Proxima,
I'm gonna land on Scythe.
hurled out of its orbit by a catastrophe. The 17th letter of the Lucre alphabet is named Scythe, probably not by coincidence.
Nothing to report at this time, Captain.
Raising shields.
Our orders are to proceed to Alpha Proxima, sir.
Well? Okay.
Big one, I'm guessing?
I think it's a small one.
I think it's the big one, actually.
Well, you can only go to the big one.
That's good to know.
Oh.
I am picking up primitive radio broadcasts from Proxima 3, sir, but nothing from Scythe.
Excellent.
We are out of sensor range, Captain. I suggest we orbit the asteroid.
Lowering shields, Captain.
I saw Bonkers the other day. Lightning sidewalk basically exploded the whole sidewalk.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it was awesome. So terrifying because it was like right there. But
Positive.
it's like thunder and lightning, yeah.
Oh yeah, like especially when you see it turns like that glass on when it hits asphalt.
Oh my god. I actually had to explain that to Abby because
Entering standard orbit.
we were watching blown away.
A sensor scan
And Abby was
inside
like,
revealed
how does
surface
that
features
work? And I was like,
consistently
well, it's
damaged
glass.
by a nuclear attack.
Silica,
It would seem
sand,
to have been a
hot,
target
and
during Proxima's
how does
war.
it happen? I was like, well, you know,
Side
sometimes when
rained fury down
lightning
on the
strikes,
planet
like, you know,
and then
sand
left
or
on a dance
concrete or whatever, it
of
can
missile
turn
base
it into
cap.
molten glass.
It would seem to make sense.
How does it do that? And I was like,
a narrow beam message from Proxima. I don't have it all. I just caught a bit of
oh,
the
she wants to know
initial
everything.
burst.
Miles is
I'm attempting a
stubbornly
translation, but it
curious.
appears to be a computer
He just keeps
code.
going,
Any
what's
response
that?
from the planet?
What's that?
The Prox strikes will not have the equipment necessary to understand and reply to that code for another 25.6 years at their present rate of development. I suggest we beam down, sir. The surface is hostile, but survivable
before you go
for
down.
a short time.
For real.
Still translating, Captain. Still translating, Captain.
Yeah, thanks, Lieutenant Uhura.
Still translating, Captain.
That's definitely your voice, Uhura.
Got that a few times.
Save new game.
Okay. Jackie, you got a name for our save?
For this one?
Mm-hmm.
I legit can't think of it.
Caesar.
Caesar?
Sizor?
Took me a while, but I got there.
Yes. You didn't take a while, Alex? What are you talking about? I had no idea.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
How many times have we heard that in this? 7.
I was gonna say 6 or 7.
6 chapters, and the last one we did it twice.
Mr. Scott wishes to speak with you.
Mr. Scott,
Aye, we've had some slight problems with the transporters.
we didn't notice anything beaming down.
Just a glitch in the main transporter program. Mr. Kyle is loading a backup and we're performing tests. The transporters will be down for about an hour.
That will still give us plenty of time, Scotty.
I know. I have the lads in engineering doing a complete overhaul of the ship's systems.
Good, Mr. Scott. I'll keep you posted. Kirk out.
This is the planet Proxtre, currently 600,000 kilometers from this moon. Ensign Mosier seems to be rather curious about the planet's technology.
Mosier.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, knowing that they aren't likely to encounter any medical problems, is rather worried about being dragged yet again into the transporter. Mr. Spock looks forward to examining the technology of this ancient culture. James T. Kirk worried about the safety of the people of Proxtre.
Yes, I'm
The
sure that's
atmosphere
exactly
is
what
breathable,
Kirk was
Jim,
worried
but
about.
hardly nourishing. We should either get inside or go back to the ship.
I feel this is the prime directive.
secure, Captain.
Aside
ties
from
back
the
into what I was
security
looking at
door on
before.
what should be a lifeless planetoid, this place is unremarkable.
He doesn't seem to be in a talkative... This looks like a heavy-duty security door built...
Don't you remember the prime directive, Captain?
Nope.
As expected, Captain. The source of power emanation
Don't you
lies
just-
beyond
A power source that has lasted
know,
millennia
but I wanted
and
to
endured
blast through
major
it.
catastrophes. That's fascinating, Mr. Spock.
Do you have Vulcan blood, Ensign?
No, sir.
There's nothing there.
Spock use it? Or just you? What's it?
Captain, I'm afraid we got a wee problem here.
What is it, Scotty?
There is some sort of virus in the main computer. Our phasers and tractor beams have been disabled, and there's no way we're getting them back in 3 hours.
There goes our backup plan. Do what you can, Mr. Scott.
Aye, I will, Captain. I may yet have a trick or two that I can pull, but don't count on any miracles.
Isolate that virus. That's your #1 priority.
That it is.
Well, if the stream goes down.
Informed. Scott out.
It's not that close yet.
If it
It
goes
looks like
down,
some sort of display panel.
blame
This is a
Canada.
keypad for
Blame
execution.
Canada.
This heavy-duty door has taken numerous micrometeorite strikes, but still appears solid. A lens sits above the doorway, but is it mere decoration?
Ow.
Can't let you do that, Mr. Spock.
This appears to be a dust-covered lens of some sort.
Sorry,
There is
Jim.
power running to the keypad.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Working display panel, Captain.
No, I can't let you do that, Jim.
Working display panel.
No,
That did not seem to work, Captain. Perhaps we should try a number that had some significance to them.
Spock, see what you can do with it.
That did not seem to work, Captain.
Spock, see what you can do.
That did not seem to.
Wasn't the number that they loved was 99?
One of them was 99, the other was
See what
100.
you can do with it.
That did not seem to work, Captain.
3, 99,
I tried 3.
4.
I tried 3. I tried
See what you
99. I'm
can
gonna
do.
try 4 now.
That did not seem to work, Captain. The origin point for the broadcast to Uhura monitored was approximately.
Did you hear
Should
100
stay
yet?
inside as much as...
Yeah.
This
Being
door
4.
is...
From what we know about the Luke.
I can believe that.
Three, 4. Yeah, I tried 3
No,
and
no,
4.
hold on.
I tried
42.
99. I tried 100.
Stop. It's 99, but it's base 3. So,
Did you try 99?
Huh?
Try 33?
Did not yet.
try 10,200.
Nice.
That's
Base 3.
Yeah, it's 99 in base 3.
That 10200 in the Lucre's base 3 was equal to their sacred number 99.
Fucking got it. I had this in the rack tonight. That's
But
what I got.
But if you don't know if you don't know how to do base 3, how do you get to this door?
Oh, you're
Tonight's-
fucked.
I say, tonight's been Hoops' night.
Security lock.
Alex had shit too.
A security lock, Captain. A security lock.
I get it. Fuck.
You should save, by the way.
You wanna call it there?
How are things
No,
going?
no, you have 10 minutes. I'm just saying you should save.
Blast furnace, Captain. Wait a minute. Lieutenant Uhura has some news for you.
The virus came from our sensor sweep of the moon's computers. We believe we have analyzed the memory sectors it attacked.
Well done, Uhura.
I wish I could take credit for it. It was Mr. Kyle who found the pattern. We are attacking it with antivirus programs.
Computer science sounds more like medicine every day.
If we had a doctor as good with computers as you are with patients, we'd be having a lot fewer problems.
Finally, someone who appreciates me.
Keep working at it, Uhura. Kirk out.
Save new game.
That was terrible.
A computer terminal. Each word in the Lucre language has 3 aspects: submissive, neutral, and aggressive, to supply connotation to their language. A keypad in base 3. The door has some strange writing on it. The door has...
This door is similar to the one on the outside of the secure lock, except that it has not weathered over the years. Electrical panels indicate the keypad on the right controls the door. This keypad is fully functional. A computer terminal, Captain. It uses the Lucre alphabet.
Have him use it.
The console reports the following. Welcome to Orbital Missile Base. Codename Scythe. This base has been operational for the past week. It has completed one successful fire mission. Estimation of success is at 22 over 100.
22%? That's very low. Hardly something to brag about.
Doctor, in Base 3, 22 divided by 100 is equivalent to 8 out of 9, or 88%. I would think that quite satisfactory, given this base's probable mission of destroying the soft forces on Proxtree.
It says the base has been operational for a week, but this has been here for 1,000 years.
If the Lucas built this base with a clock that told the time by measuring the moon's rotational speed, or the gravitational forces generated by Proxtree and the sun, the computer may have calculated only a week of time has passed since its first action. I might be able to learn more with another look at the console. There is a substantial amount of data here, but in summary, Scythe was created by the Lucas as a launching platform for missiles to keep the Softs subjugated to their influence. The Softs managed to infiltrate the base. However, their actions triggered Scythe's auto-attack mechanisms and initiated a holocaust that nearly annihilated the planet. One soft strike did, in fact, hit the moon and deflected it from its orbit. It has been dormant since then.
So why has the base been activated again?
Given the damage to the moon, its slow rotation and orbit, it has never realized the war is over. On this pass, for the first time, it has detected radio wave transmissions from Proxtree. Because it does not recognize them, it assumes the Softs are still active. Its transmission to the planet, I would assume, was some sort of a check beacon to see if it should continue its mission.
Jim, let's return to the ship and blast this place to destroy its weapons.
Doctor, this moon is a god to the people down there. If we destroy it, we will violate the Prime Directive.
Spock is right, Bones. Spock, what are the chances that we could decode the transmission and send a stop code to the base?
In trinary or decimal?
I was thinking of the joke myself.
Provided the archaeological studies about Lucas languages are correct. Our other option is to get into this base and see if we can bring the computers down.
I was gonna say 22 out of 100, but like actual decimal instead of trinary.
I want to check outside real quick. Wonder. Hold on. Rock. I do want to rock. Ba, 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 ba. I want a rock.
Alright,
Rock.
save it, because now we're done.
Rocks for me to pick up out here.
There are many rocks here.
Oh, baby. Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah!
Hell
He got the
yeah.
rock.
Alright, save the game now.
Hold on.
Nothing happened.
Are you trying to throw it in Spock again?
Yeah, they're not chilling. Let me check the other
They
side.
have no chill.
They have no chill. They won't let me fucking beat him with a rock.
What an asshole.
What an asshole! Oh, you know what? I did want to do this.
I cannot get readings from this range, Captain. But if we do not hurry, there will be nothing left to get a reading on.
What about the rocks?
The rocks have a high quantity of triphosphorus silver in them.
I assume we'll need to break that down.
Nothing to report, Captain.
What about medical?
There's nothing there. It's what I was afraid of, Jim. The thin atmosphere of this moon doesn't provide enough protection from cosmic rays. We shouldn't stay here any more than a few hours.
Wait.
It's what I was afraid of.
Let me get inside and then I'll save.
Save new replace.
Alright, you done, so? Okie dokie.
Well, one less thing to do.
Spock, see what you can...
What's the code?
I don't know, we didn't get that far. You have to look at the other computer again, remember? We just...
Take a guess.
That did not work, Captain. It is probable this lock also uses a number of some significance.
Almost.
Jackie?
Dick.
No dick.
Dick.
When Jackie gets angry, she turns into a little Cartman. Theme park.
That is not a nice thing to say to anybody.
But of course it's from Theme Park. Which we gotta get you to play again.
Well, I mean...
I don't remember what I said that made you say that.
I only remember one thing from Theme Park, really.
Is that when the kids were dying?
No.
No, when the kid exploded.
No.
How did you forget the kid exploded?
There's one very important thing.
You know what cracks me up too is when I was explaining that to Pat and Maggie, Pat was like, oh god, it just sounds like people are throwing up. And Pat goes, no it doesn't.
Yeah, it's like...
And I was laughing because I was like, I was not expecting that from Pat.
Alrighty. Good night, world.
Goodbye.
Gross. I was just about to walk that way. And...
I didn't intend to do that, but when
Right into the mic.
When I sat myself...
Right into the fucking mic.
All the air was here, and I sat up, and I was just like, oh.
Well, I guess it's better than the other end. Ending.
Goodbye.